Right now, I'm on 10th and Clay, man. You know what I'm saying? This is really where most of my street life began. Me running the streets. Of course, I indulged in certain activities, breaking in houses, doing other legal crime and things like that. I was young, man. I didn't know no better. But I started to come to my senses of realization of wanting to make change and do better on the year 07 when I lost my friend DJ, man. Actually, as we shoot this, today is actually DJ Norwood Jr.'s birthday on today, you know what I'm saying? I lost him in the year of 07, man, and it really fucked me up. That was really one of the dudes I first started rapping with in 2nd grade, man. We went to school together in elementary back in Maywood Elementary in Hammond, Indiana. You feel me? Actually, in Hammond, Indiana, Rick Gill shot his first video on the What in my backyard. We later on moved to Columbia Center, and my friends was good friends with Philmo from the Grind family. So if it really wasn't for me seeing and knowing Rick Gill, seeing him do what he do, my sister knowing Philmo from the Grind family, I wouldn't even have no want to rap.
Dreams of being rich when I'm really fucking poor. I got dreams of being like Mitch, but I'm really out poor. Trying to be paid in full, so I'm out selling dope.
Glad to say we're on the first street that I first moved to when I moved from Hammond, Indiana. We on Floyd Street in Miller. And this is where I first started, you know, childhood, meeting friends, growing up and being raised. This is where it all started. My friend Lloyd stayed right there in this house right here. One of my first friends in Gary, Indiana. And you know, just growing up as a child, I was still finding myself, finding out who I was. And I started to really just start rapping with my friend Lloyd. And we came up with our names. You know, I was Dub. I came up with the anagram as a child. It stood for Do You Believe? He was Lucky Luck, you know, and then the rest was history from there. But you know, I had a lot of fun memories on this street, but in the same sense, I lost my same friend Lloyd on this street. You know, took him out due to violence. But this actually is the first house that I moved to when I moved to Floyd Street, my childhood home. Where it all started.
Everything working out in your favor.
Then I really couldn't even rap, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was just putting words together and doing little things, but as I progressed and kept doing it, I got better and better. You know, we freestyled and we did what we did. But being that, you know, we grew up, we got older, you know, the life started to change and music really wasn't a part of my life. The streets became a part of my life. You know, I went through a lot right here. You know, as a child, we kept moving around. We moved a lot. Illinois, Hammond. This actual particular neighborhood is the longest I've ever spent the most time being in a place and enjoying friends and having a life and growing up. So I really learned a lot on this street. This is where I got my hustle. This is where, you know, I seen the dope boys get it, and I learned to get it in the same sense. Because, you know, my mom couldn't always provide the things that I wanted and needed. She only provided the things that I needed to have as a child. And as a child at 12 years old, I got up and got it on my own and started to make things happen.
I shoot down your helicopter. When it's time to ride, I'm in the back with the chopper. My nigga sitting shotgun with a 12-gauge shotty.
This is actually a place where my friend Lloyd stayed. We grew up in this house since he was young. You know what I'm saying? And we came here freestyle in this basement. We had a lot of memories in this basement, man. This man was born and raised on this street, man. So like I say, he was really one of my first friends in Gary, Indiana. In a chain of events in January of 2010, my friend was murdered and shot in front of this yellow house right here. And it changed my life really forever, you know what I'm saying? And since then, you know, I never would be the same.
Got a little girl to look after. Hey, shout out Cornbread in the 13th chapter. But remember, I'm a 13th.
Man, we now on 13th, man, where it really all began. Floyd Street is where it started. 13th is where it began. I spent most of my younger years on Floyd Street, 12, 13, and 14. I moved to 13th when I was 15. And you know, that's when I actually became best of friends with a man named Michael Weaver, which you all would know him as Blue. But in the same sense, I was raised up in this house, you know, and had most of my memories, all of my memories right here. This is where it all happened, you know, from my first time being in love, sneaking women in and out my mama's house, having my friends over, finding out who is my friends and who ain't my friends, having some of my friends steal from me, and still being with some of my friends to this day. But this is where it all started, and like I say, rapping at this point really became great for me. I was great at freestyling. I was known to do what I do on instrumentals. I was really perfecting my craft right here. I used to have like a whole bunch of folders with the title on them of the instrumental and whole songs categorized and like in order where, you know, I was making music at this time, but I really wasn't even, that really wasn't my life. That really wasn't what I was trying to do. It was something that I just did. But in the same sense, this is the street, man. It's a pretty older street, a lot of older people on the street. We were the youngest people on the street at this time. And Michael Weaver stayed right down the street. And he was one of my best friends, man. And to this day, he still is. As you know, I lost Lloyd in January 19th of 2010. I was in Nap due to some crime that I committed, and I had to get out of town for a while. And as I was in Nap, Blue had ended up attending Lloyd's funeral for me because I was absent. But later that year, I ended up losing my brother, Blue, 2010 on Christmas Eve. He was with a friend of his, Billy. He was with some other guys, and they went to a party, and that was the last time Michael will ever walk this earth. We lost him at 6 a.m. on Christmas Eve, and not only did Lloyd death change my life, but Blue death would change how I live my life, you know. And since then, it really brought me down, and it changed how I move throughout life and my concept and the things that I did in life as well. When I say I am 12 and 20, this is what I mean, man. If it wasn't for none of this, I wouldn't even be who I am today. You feel what I'm saying? Like, this really me right here. I got it at the car wash right there. That's why I got the name Car Wash Shorty. You hear what I'm saying? When I say meet me at the G, I mean save and race for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, this really me, man. I am Edna Miller, man. And if it wasn't for this man right here, shoot, I wouldn't even be wearing this shirt right here.
You go way back, like, I knew the niggas since high school. Probably thought you were middle school, but I don't think so. So I'm gonna say high school to be safe, you know what I'm saying? Niggas in my ROTC class, like, I always knew who Dub was. I ain't call him Dub, I called him Red. That's what motherfuckers called him. Red. Dante, GFC. You know what I'm saying? That nigga started GFC. The whole fucking game, man. Other than like being like cool with everybody, that's all I really knew him for. Like, I just thought this nigga was the asshole, bro. We used to be in ROTC. Niggas would say some shit here, just come ruin their dreams and shit. Or motherfucking SARS, you know what I'm saying? SARS just say some real ass shit, and then here this nigga come with a whole nother point of the shit. Nigga arguing with the teachers, but shit, that was my introduction, you know what I'm saying? I seen him again. Well, we used to smoke together when I ain't started smoking after high school, so you know what I'm saying? We'll smoke together, this nigga be freestyling. This nigga freestyle so fucking cold, you know what I'm saying? Niggas don't even want to freestyle, bro. Like, I ain't want to freestyle. My nigga Derek ain't want to freestyle. TJ, this other nigga Alex here freestyle. But fast forward to Burger King, you know what I'm saying? I seen him was talking about dropping his first tape. I gave him the beat. That's when I first started taking him serious slightly. I never, you know what I'm saying? I never sold the beat, so I kind of concealed it. And now this what got me to fuck with the super heavy on the music tip, man. Like, first off, in real life, some shit that rubbed off just by being around him. Like how I said, I used to think he was an asshole. It ain't even that, man. Nigga just assertive. You gotta be assertive in life, man. Or motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying? You don't get ran over. Motherfuckers gonna play you, use you for what you got, you know what I'm saying? That was one of my biggest problems. Like, Trap Dreams intro, the intro that actually dropped on the project, he came in like, stop being so nice. That don't get you nowhere in life. That's low key, really as fuck, man. So you got the whole. So I basically saw him make all these songs, and
Gave my first chance by recording it.
with the original songs that never even got to drop with the beats I made. You know what I'm saying? Like that project is classic in itself. You know what I'm saying? The original Trap Dreams. When he dropped the one after that, you know what I'm saying? The progress was like year to year. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember bro had some verses with, I don't know, I can't explain it, man. It's like, I don't know how to say it, man. I can't compare it to nothing. It's just all basically. Like, motherfuckers crazy as hell. I don't even really know him for freestyling.
But see, Matt actually gave me my first chance recording because he had some recording equipment where he used to just mobily pull up and record somebody, and he used to record other artists. But I was out in Arizona, and you know, I was going through my little thing, and Matt had called me like, brother, I want to record Trap Dreams for you. I think it'll be cold, it'll be an honor. And man, he actually gave me my first shot in coming back to Gary, Indiana and recording my first mixtape. We made the rough draft, we did it in my mom's basement and in the garage. I sold $150 worth of that copy, and I remastered it later on that year, and the rest is history from there, man. I really appreciate you, brother, for being by my side with this, man, for real.
I don't want to give much, you know what I'm saying, props to Trap Dreams, you know what I'm saying, as the music, you know what I'm saying, the staff, you know what I'm saying, the company, you know what I'm saying, and also as just, you know what I'm saying, recently giving themselves an entertainment name, you know what I'm saying. My boy Doug, man, he doing his thing, man, you know, he started off small when I met him, you know what I'm saying. I'm going to keep it real with y'all, I ain't going to tell y'all too much, you know. But he started off small when I met him, you know what I'm saying, man. I mean, we met, we had some shit going on, you know what I'm saying, and then we linked on the music. He told me he rap, man, like, this one nigga right here, man, they made a lot of talent, you know what I'm saying, and this one nigga right here, man, he deserves, you know what I'm saying, he deserves, like, we got a lot of niggas doing this shit, like, just like clout chasing, just trying to, you know what I'm saying, get the hoes or something, like, this nigga right here, man, I didn't watch him, you know what I'm saying, go from house to house, like, I done seen funny shit, like, my nigga had the hotel one night, man, this nigga had the fucking bed and the goddamn hotel, goddamn fucking tub and shit, man, you know what I'm saying, like, and it hit me, like, you know, when you know you love your people, it's gonna hit you, so I said, man, listen, whatever it is to help this nigga make it out this motherfucker, even if I don't, and I ain't saying it like that because he's standing right here, even if I don't make it out, it's always gonna be a pleasure for me to be like, damn, nigga, that nigga right there was in my crib. I watched that nigga come, I watched that nigga struggle, I watched that nigga do all that shit, man. Like then, even with the positivity, you know, he had the no profit organization going on. What was the name of it?
Make Gary Great Again.
Make Gary Great Again. You know what I'm saying? He went at first. It's supposed to be about 50 or 100 of us out there, including me. You know what I'm saying? Everybody played him at first, and nobody show up. My nigga did it. He didn't say how everybody else would be like, oh man, I ain't gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? He went and did it by himself. It's raining. It's fucking goddamn hot outside, motherfuckers. You know they riding past, looking at him like, what the fuck is he doing? But he was doing what he wanted to do. But at the same time, what it was doing was it was developing his mind to a better man, because you know you see him standing here today. Look at that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Look at that shit, man. Trap Dreams Entertainment, man. It ain't no game, bro. And then he come from a rough area. You know what I'm saying? They come from where they gotta be real. They gotta be real, not just because you're from Gary, just because niggas will bust your motherfucking head if you not, man. But shit, I mean, that's my nigga Dub. I'm rocking with him, man. Right or wrong, you know what I'm saying? Left or right, you know?
And right now, this is just part one of Trap Dreams, the origin. Be staying tuned for part two, man. It's going down.